I'm going to invite a special guest up here at the university. Steve Mihaylo is a remarkable executive. He was founder and chairman of Intertel, which was a $400 million company that created voice and data network equipment worldwide. He's a philanthropist. He's an incredible communicator, and he put up 25 grand for Biola students to come up with a website competition. And so please welcome Steve as he comes up and announces our winners. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Phil. Before I do that, I'd like to invite two of my associates up, Clint Sanderson, our president, and Celeste Manwaring, who's in charge of our Crexendo website competition. You want to run the clicker there?
Yep.
Let me tell you a little bit about how the genesis of this idea, where it came from. Clint actually thought this up, but it's already evolved. This is the fifth or sixth competition? Sixth competition. We're in 4 universities currently: University of Utah, BYU, Cal State Fullerton, and Biola. Next semester, we're also going to be in the University of Nevada, Reno. And this started out as a way of saying, well, let's see if we can get young people to use our websites, because a lot of you are going to wind up working for yourselves. You're going to have your own businesses. It's no secret that large companies are shrinking, not growing. They're becoming more efficient because of technology, but there's a huge opportunity out there. Right now, there's about 700 million websites in the world. There's only about 4 or 5% of those websites that are generating all the e-commerce. So that's 95% of the websites are not generating e-commerce. They're in essence a glossy brochure. And nobody knows about those websites unless somebody gives them a card or they do television or radio advertising, which, as we know, is really pretty old-fashioned at this point in time. So our original idea was to teach people how to use a website. But as this thing grew and we collaborated with more people, we've been working with Dr. Dave Bourgeois. Did I get it right, Dr. Dave? Dr. Dave Bourgeois. And we've been working with another professor over at Cal State Fullerton, Dr. Neil Granitz, and another professor at BYU by the name of Nathan Furr. And what we found out is people are clamoring to really understand the power of the internet, students especially. What drives potential customers to your website? What keeps them there? What allows you to convert that prospect into a customer that buys something from you? And we're not suggesting that all of the brick and mortar businesses are going to go away. But wouldn't it be nice if you were running a business with, say, a couple $1 million in sales, if you could now expand your reach to anywhere in the world and sell your products virtually everywhere and increase your sales by another 10 or 20%. Right now, e-commerce is growing by 20% a year. The U.S. economy, the last time I heard, is growing at about 2.5%. So that's almost 10 times as much. With that in mind, we have actually seen a metamorphosis of our competition here. We've gone from a straight competition to a learning tool, and we're morphing this again. Right now, we give $25,000 in prize money. Part of it goes to the school, and the rest of it goes to the students that create a website, an e-commerce website that's optimized and linked in such a way that they can drive people to their website. But in talking to Dr. Bourgeois, I'm having trouble with that. Maybe you need to name a university, Dave, so that they get your name right, you know, like Mihaylo versus Mihaylo or something. At any rate, Dr. Dave said to us, you know, it would be great to have a tool like this that you could teach on. And that morphed into another idea, having a certificate after people have been to that class that allows them to do this. And if they create a website, have a competition, but instead of giving them a prize in the form of money, that would qualify them to go to a national competition. And maybe the top 3 or 4 winners would get venture capital money to increase their business, to add more employees, to help the U.S. economy.
Big bucks.
And we're talking
In other
big
words.
bucks, maybe first
Not
prize.
that 7,500 isn't big to most.
Yeah, we're talking first prize maybe $1 million, second prize $500,000, third prize $250,000. And right now we're only in 5 schools. But can you imagine, as it grows, and the program grows and we get more people hosting on our platform, we'll have even more money for the best and brightest ideas in this country. I think it'll work. Everyone I've talked to thinks it'll work. But I'd like to hear, just by applause or whatever, you can whistle or whatever you want to do, what you think about the idea.
Would it work?
Well,
I think it's
we've got a
unanimous.
little work to
Yeah.
do, Clint, but I think it will work.
Where do we come up with the $1 million for the first prize?
Where'd we come up with the $1 million?
I'm just kidding.
I thought you had it in your piggy bank.
Yeah, chump
But
change.
before we give out the awards, we're going to tell you a little bit about our company. And Clint, do you want to go to the first slide there?
Yep. This is more about the training, but go ahead.
I thought you had a slide for me.
Well, this is it.
This is it.
We're going to see how quick you are on your feet.
Okay, well, I used to be able to dance, but I don't do that
I'll dance
anymore.
with you if you want.
Well, we have 6 training videos that,
I'll go
I'm going
through
to
this.
let you take this one. I'll take the next one. How's
Okay.
that?
Well, why don't you explain what Crexendo does?
Okay, I'm
What
gonna-
we do.
Our business has been morphing. We have approximately $65 million in business. We have 400 employees, and we have great web tools where you can build a website, but we also teach you how to properly optimize it with key phrases. I know a lot of you are aware of this. And then we show you how to link it so you drive traffic to it and get customers. That's one piece of our business. So it's software and training. The other side is the industry I came out of, which is the telecommunications industry. And for the last 2.5 years, we've had a group of engineers that have been designing telecommunication apps. I spoke, how many of you were at the lunch today with the president? Not too many, so this will be good. I can tell you about it. One of the things that we've noticed, it's hard to get a hold of people. You saw where Dan Caffey gives out his phone number. But can you imagine if, as soon as you get your first telephone number, that's the number you have available to you the rest of your life? No matter where you are on the planet, no matter whether you're in your office, your home, you have a single telephone number, your cell phone number, it's the same number. So one of the first applications we came out with is the ability to have the same telephone number, whether you've got 5 homes, 5 offices, 5 cell phones, it doesn't make any difference. The phone rings, your number, wherever you're at, and you answer it. Give you an idea how this works. You're on your office phone, you're talking to a very important client, and now you need to go out and meet with an important client, but you're just about ready to close the person that you're talking to on the phone. And you don't want to say, I have another customer I need to go see. Can I call you back in a few minutes? Well, what happens if you call him back? Somebody comes into his office, he gets another telephone call, and you've lost the opportunity. You simply put him on hold, and on your cell phone, he appears on hold over here. You push the green button, and you're talking to him again. Same thing, you're in your car. You need to get back into the office. You put it on hold, you pick it up on your phone in the office. Same thing in your home. That phone works anywhere you are in the world because it's not over the cellular network, it's over the 3G and the 4G network. So that's an application. We're also seeing web platforms come together with telecommunications. We are in the process, and next year at Imagination, we'll be able to show you our website, which allows anybody to, about us. It'll list all of the C-level officers in the company. It'll list all of our customer service people. If you want to talk to me, you simply click on Talk to the CEO. Now you say, you're going to be inundated with calls. Not necessarily. If it's my daughter, my brother, my nephew, my COO, or the manager of our university program, it comes right through to my phone. Now, I could have everything come through to my phone. If it's a number I don't know or a number that I don't want to talk to, I simply hit the red button and it bounces them back to my secretary, my receptionist, my voicemail. Or I can just allow calls that I want to get through. For instance, I had a call from the governor of Nevada yesterday, and I didn't recognize the number. It said private number. It didn't say what the number was. I hit the red button, went to my secretary. She found out that it was the governor, and she sends it back to me with a little note, it's the governor of Nevada calling you. And I could say, hi, Brian. He's a friend of mine. So I said, hi, Brian, and he wants us to get into the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. That's how this is spreading. So everyone that got into the competition is really cutting edge. You're doing something that very few people have done to this point, but we intend to be in all universities across the country in the next few years. We're in the process of looking at authors to write a textbook, and I'm sure it'll be virtual, as well as the old-fashioned kind. We might even put it on a scroll. What do you think?
Jason, can you help
Think
us?
that idea would work?
The scroll.
There you are, Jason.
We'll go with the scroll.
Probably not. But with that, Clint, I'm going to turn it
Great.
back over to you.
All right.
and
Thank you,
let's
Steve.
Get on with the show.
Okay, who wants to hear the winners of the Crexendo competition? We ready to go? All right. To start with, can we please have all of the students that participated in the competition, would you please stand right now? Yeah, everyone give them a hand. Great job. There's a lot of work that went into all of this. So great job to all of you, and thank you for your participation. Before we announce the winners, I just want to review quickly what we did and especially the rules, so that's very clear with everyone. We had 72 registrations, so 72 student teams registered for the contest, 23% published websites, and we have 14 finalist entries. Of those 14 finalist entries, we're going to have the top 3, and then we're going to have 4 through 9. And all of those are going to win a cash prize today. And I just need to say one thing as well. All of you that are winners, we have Celeste right here. Today, before we give you the check, before we do all of that, you actually have to fill out is it a 1099? W-9. Yeah, the government is going to get into this one way or the other. So you got to fill that out because you will be taxed on your winnings. But we're excited about it. Let's just review the rules to the competition one more time. The scoring. Site mechanics was 35% of the weighting. So when we talk about site mechanics, site setup and configuration, use of conversion rate best practices, SEO, and very importantly, your Google Analytics implementation. On a website, that is key, your analytics. So that was 35% of the scoring. Let me just mention the scoring was done by faculty here. In fact, could we have the judges that did the scoring please stand? All of those here. Let's give them a hand. That was also no small, thank you very much. That was also no small task, the judging process. So that was 35%. Overall idea, scope of how it integrates into the online marketplace, long-term success, traffic potential, that was 25% of the scoring. Marketing, and this was your answers as a student team to the marketing questionnaire. 25% of the scoring was based on that marketing questionnaire, and it really was the test of your understanding of internet marketing best practices. Appearance was 15%. Now this one has caught students in the past because we've had some student teams who have put hours and hours and hours of design work into the site, and it literally, these sites are beautiful, incredible sites, but it's only 15% of the scoring. And here's why. A site without traffic, regardless of the dollars or hours you spent building that site. A site without traffic on the internet is worth what? 0. Does not matter how much you spent. So that's a key lesson, and that's why the scoring was done this way. And finally, a bonus, a 10% bonus for sites that got traffic, sites that got sales after they were published. So that's the scoring and how the scoring was done and how the judges calculated that. So let's make it happen. We're going to do this a little differently. Typically, in these contests, you will start at the last place of the entrance and work up to first place. Today, however, we're going to start at number 1. Is that okay with everyone? It would take out I know it takes out some of the suspense and everything else, but today we're going to do it differently because we're talking about imagination and thinking differently, right? To steal that from Apple. So we're going to start at number 1. So the number 1 team, we actually have a video that is going to give away who the number 1 team was. And we wanted to play that video as an introduction because I believe that gives context to the name of the site and how the site works. So the number 1 team is going to win $7,500. And how many of you, just by show of hands, is $7,500, does that still make a difference for you? Can I just see? Okay. That's a relief. Second place is $5,000, will be shared amongst the team. Third place, $2,500. And fourth through ninth places all get $500 each for each team. Okay, so that's the way that works. So let's go to the video. And can someone click this for us? I don't think I can click it from here, but we need to watch this video clip.
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Marriage, that blessed arrangement, that dream within a dream.
Stand your ground, men! Stand your ground!
Okay, for sake of time, I think we get the idea. It's all about marriage. I've been married today. I've been married 17 years, by the way. And thank you. And my wife is okay with me being here in spite of that. So, with the team of Isaac Svensson and Morgan Lott with Marriage Films, they are the number 1 Crexendo website competition winner. If they could please come up. This is their site. Come on up, guys. And this check, there's a special bank that you have to go to cash checks this big. So they'll give you the details. We'll give you the check. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
to you.
Appreciate it.
There you go. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Good job, guys.
All yours.
Okay, second place in the Crexendo website competition. Can I get a drum roll for second place? Because this is still $5,000 on the line here. So the second place Crexendo University program winner is Water Yourself Sea Salt Kits. And that is wateryourselfkits.com. That's a team of Stephen Diaz and Jeff Robert. Who are they? Congratulations, guys. Come on down. I'm surprised I haven't heard screaming or the Price is Right kind of antics. I mean, $5,000, that's got to help. The question is, what are you guys going to do with it?
You bet.
What do you do with that money?
Congratulations.
Pay for school.
Pay for school. I think that's a good choice.
Thank you.
Good job.
Here you are, guys.
Thank you.
Remember, it's a special bank.
Give them another hand. Good job. Third place, and it seems to be a theme in our university competitions, that marriage, and dating and all of that are a theme, and probably because it's a theme in your lives, I would assume. But the third place winner, please give it up for initiateyourdate.com. That's a team of Ben Brandt, Christian Sprunger, and Alex Granger. There is their site. I went through these. These are all great sites. Initiate Your Date was a product, by the way, I could have used when I was going to school.
Congratulations.
You guys are a little late to the punch for me, but
Good
I'm sure you
job.
can help more. Good job. Congratulations. Good job.
Here you go.
Okay, so let's give it up for our
Don't
top
spend it in one
three
place now. Spread it
finalist
around.
winners. Nice job. Now, fourth, when we have the certificates, you'll give those out, right? Celeste? Okay. At number 4, we have the team of the Lovely Submarine Crew. That is Alexander Sung, Leah Lee, Daros Coding, and Zongbin Shan. If they could come up, please. That's lovelysubmarine.com. Just one time. There is the Lovely Submarine. There they are. Congratulations. Go over there. That's where the money is. I'm just the voice here. Congratulations to you.
Do we have a small check for him?
No. They go to these guys have to go to the regular bank. We don't have the big checks. Congratulations to you guys. Well done. Then this next one, I actually saw this one and then recognized the face when I got here to the university. And then saw a T-shirt as I was walking around the campus as well. And that 5th place prize in the Crexendo website competition goes to Evan Arnold with WhereDBC.com. Evan Arnold, congratulations.
Just one of them?
Now, Evan, I've just got a question for you. If this goes big, because it's DBC, and I've talked to him, it's Dr. Corey, Professor Corey, President Corey, all that, I don't know. But does he get a royalty on all this when you sell him?
I talked to him on Facebook, and he was cool with it, so.
Good, so he was wondering too, so he's got another stream of income then. Royalties on the shirts.
You look good. I wish I could dress
Yeah.
like that.
Well done. You can, Steve, and then I could too, but
Hey, maybe we start a trend here.
I love it.
A
Congratulations.
DBC trend.
Thank you. Then at number 6 in the Crexendo website competition, we have the team of globalgospelmovement.com. That's the team of Joshua Carvalho, Brooke Cantu, and Daniel Camerlinga. Come on up. Congratulations. globalgospelmovement.com. Oh. There's their site. Congratulations to you. Good job.
Congratulations. Good job. You bet.
And my clicker got out of control, it appears. We just gave it away. Number 7 is Be Yourself Bride. BeYourselfBride.com. Elizabeth Neely and Terrell Pashek. Come on up. Be Yourself Bride. And these student teams, while they're coming up, these student teams did this 100% on our own. They used their own. They used our support, but it was 100% their work, and they did a great job.
Congratulations.
Nice job. Number 8, and this one is actually one of my favorites, simply because I grew up in a very small town in Wyoming, and anything and everything can be fixed with duct tape. And that's our number 8 winner in the Crexendo website competition is ducttapeadventures.com. That's Gabriel Chu. ducttapeadventures.com. You can even make shoes out of duct tape. I love it. Congratulations. Good job.
Good job.
And finally, thank you. Give him one. Duct Tape Adventures. And finally, number 9 winner in the Crexendo website competition is Spur Wheel. That's the team of Rachel Beck and Tyler Reinhardt. Come on up. Congratulations to them. Now, if you're here on your own, are you going to share the winnings?
Yeah.
Even though you're, okay, he's at work. Good for him. Congratulations.
We've got the actual one. I think we mixed them up, but we'll have it for you.
Okay, give them all another big round of applause. Well done to all of them. It was a lot of work, and they did a fantastic job. And I would just leave you with one last thought. DBC, I guess, is what he goes by. Professor Corey, Dr. Corey, President Corey. He challenged us this morning to challenge you, and so the challenge I always give to university students as we do this competition, and as I've participated in lectures, is do something entrepreneurial. The internet has changed the entire landscape of business, and as a university student, every one of you, I challenge you to do something entrepreneurial. Start a business, try a venture, and especially try it online. I heard a quote last week that I think is appropriate with this. And the quote goes like this: "The gospel of Jesus Christ comforts the afflicted and afflicts the comfortable." And when you look around at all of us in this room, what we have and what we've been blessed with and what we've been given, we don't have the luxury of being comfortable or sitting in a rut. So my challenge to you, step out of that, take a little risk, because the point you're at in your life right now, it's much more simple to take that risk. We appreciate being involved in this competition. I'll just turn it back over to Steve.
You know, Clint, there's one more thing that I'd like to point out. Every one of these websites are everyday, ordinary things. Obviously, chicken sandwiches are pretty ordinary. It doesn't take the next great idea to be successful. You can take something that's ordinary, and if you do it extraordinarily well, you can be very, very successful. And that's what I challenge all of you to do. Do something ordinary extraordinarily well. Good luck in your future careers, and thanks for coming.
Thank you all.
Biola University offers a variety of biblically centered degree programs, ranging from business to ministry to the arts and sciences. Visit biola.edu to find out how Biola could make a difference in your life.